Right. Hi there. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go into my workshop, which I'm slowly changing into a craft room. It's still messy, but phase 2 of my revamp has been done. So there's my desk, which I'll go through in a little while, but I'm going to take you back over here. So this cupboard here, there's my finger there. This cupboard here used to be over there in this area here, and in this, where this cupboard is now, used to be two very tall cupboards right up. You can see where they were screwed to the wall. I do have my light on because of my boards that I've got over the window, just to cut down the light coming in, because my desk is right underneath the window, which doesn't help. That's Mabel, my body form. She was intended as a, when I used to make jewellery, I was going to cover her and make her have necklaces and things like that on her as a display. So now I'm going to actually cover her with paper and collage on her, and just have her as a, you know, company in my workshop stroke craft room. So yes, this cupboard we was able to move. Sorry, while I just move around. Down underneath the cupboard in that area, I used to have my stained glass sheets. You can hear the birdies tweeting, it's quite nice outside. I did give you a little glimpse of my door. There's my new door. And that's the door to my garage. So yes, I'm actually literally tagged onto the back of the garage. Out here, at the bottom of my garden, the other side of the garage is the drive. And there's my CDs, because I used to play music when I used to bead make. So in this box down here, and this one, you can see the lead. This is lead that you'd get in stained glass windows. That's all my sheets of glass, of stained glass, and the ones that are sticking up are stiffened lead. This is how it comes in this curly. But above these cupboards that I had over here, there's some screw holes. I had a rack on top that had the lead on, that was all laid out, so I've had to curl it up and put it in a big heap for now. This is just various things. That's my stencil box, and I've got some brushes and various bits and pieces. So I've got some bits up here, but I can't keep a lot up here. Most of it's in the house, so I have to bring it up when I come. This box here, not that one, in this box here is literally all magazines. They're beer magazines, there's jewellery magazines. Oh, my blue box is going, hang on, it's a bit unstable on there. So the whole box is just full of magazines for me to harvest. This one here, this red shelving unit's got to go. At the moment it just houses various pieces of stained glass equipment, bits of glass, and there's books, and there's my stereo. This is Ferdinand, I think that's what her name is. She is Picasso's sculpture that I actually drew in pencil quite a long time ago now. She's getting a bit dusty up there. And obviously Picasso postcards next to it, Guernica, and that's her as well. I think Ferdinand was Picasso's muse. And yes, he's one of my favourites. Under there, you might just about see the top of it, is a Kandinsky. Behind this box, which has got just general canvases in there that I've not used. And then we come round to my desk. My desk is basically my waist height. It is very high off the deck because the workshop was originally made for my stained glass work, and it eventually got turned into my glass bead making workshop. And that blue box in the corner is my kiln hiding, and above it is my hot plate with my little lamp that I put on. There's my fan that you can sometimes hear the flappy paddles on the outside blowing in the wind. And as I say, this used to be one of my jewellery boards that I used to have on display when I used to sell jewellery at craft fairs, etc. I used to pin all the earrings and things on it, necklaces. I've got 2 of those. But I thought it'd be quite a good way of cutting down the light. You can sort of see a bit of stained glass poking around the corner there that I just propped in because I can't get it in the window. And there's some stamps. They're just basic background stamps. There's some washi tape in this box here and behind my pile. Again, the paper's there. It is my backdrop paper when I'm working on paints and stuff, just to cover up the washi tape, because I've had some washi tape that's gone all faded and horrible because of the sunlight coming in. There's a box of paint, and down here in this red metal chest of drawers is my glass rods, my little beauties that I'm going to have to give up, which I'm quite sad about because of some things in here. These are my favourite glass, one of my favourites. It's an Opalino glass. It's semi-translucent, which I absolutely love. So this is one drawer of glass rods that I'm going to have to get rid of. This is an Effectra drawer, and I have a CIM drawer, or SIM as we call them. That's another Effectra drawer. So it's just full of glass rods, which I make my beads with. I used to make my beads with. So I'm afraid most of that's got to go, and I do have lots of lamp working friends that I can probably sell some of it onto. That's something I'll do once I have got this week out the way, and that's what I'm going to talk about in a moment. I've got some glue books here ready to go, and there's some stamps in that one there. This is my scrap bin. There's my pot with my pens, pencils, scissors, and all my equipment that I grab while I'm filming. As you can see, various things. Here's Eric, my daughter's ladybird. It was a different type of one that she found to do. Here's Fred. Here's my skull. He's got some lights round him. Should we turn them on? Where are they? Here we are. So he's all lit up. These are just my water pots. The gesso is behind. And that's all my punches with my new star punches that I've got 3 different sizes of. Circle punches, all sorts of things in there. And my 5 different We Are Memory Keepers whole multi-punch, they call them, and they've got different size holes in them. I'm trying to see if I can get you to see in the holes. They start as a big one and go down to, let's just switch it over to that way, to a smaller one. So that's quite useful tool now and again. And yeah, that's about it really. Most of the other stuff I've got in the house, all this has got to go. Some of it's old, paintbrushes and my dad's and mine, and there's some bead boxes up there and just folders. That's got my bead making equipment in here, these boxes, various bits of glass that were in jars on the table on my bench that I used to pick from. You can just about see my hoses, and that's got my torch in it in there. Sorry, I keep coughing. And that's about it really. I mean, this is a big achievement for me. You can see there's my Christmas backdrop that I had on my table over Christmas. So I'm going to make that into a glue book cover, I think, next year for Christmas. I'll just do some glue booking, I think, or collaging or whatever. I'm not going to do any more adventy things because I completely failed this year. So I'm gonna, there's some paints in there in that tray, so I'm going to switch over to the overhead and you'll see my desk from above. So I'll be back in a tick. Right, so here we are on the desk, and I have a couple of new glue books that I was going to just quickly show you. This is one that I've already started, and it's got bits and pieces tucked in it at the moment. Not much in that one at the moment, but I have collaged the front. And this is an old catalogue, 2019, of my mum's furniture, and I've started a what I call an en masse book. So I'm just going to flick through various things because this is my blue page and this is Kings and Queens, I think. So I have pulled some pages out of this. This is C, and I've just started sticking bits and pieces in, really. That's numbers. Got various numbers in there. Can't probably see them all because I can't get you all in. Because the revamp, I've had the arm off the desk, so I don't really think I've quite got it in the right place at the moment. But there we are. We'll just have to wing it for now. This is a new one that I bought. It is just a what is partially known as a composition book, I suppose, but we don't actually have composition books here in the UK. We just have what they call a notebook. This one's an eco one. So basically the print is made with using vegetable based inks. So this is going to be my colour glue book. Now I have found there was 80 sides, yeah, to this, and I basically stuck 2 pages together. I've left the front one. I don't know what I'm going to do with the front one yet. I might just do a cover page where I do a rainbowy thing or something, I don't know. So I've put 2 pages together and I've washi taped them, but I have stuck them a little bit here and there, so some of them are a little bit creased and wrinkled. And then in between each colour I've just folded a page. So I've ended up that I've got no yellow. So none of the yellow pages are done yet because I can't find any yellow washi tape, so I might have to get some to do that. And I got to blue and run out of pages. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to get another one and stick the 2 together and make a bigger book out of both of them. And this one's a hardback one with just kind of plain paper in. It's quite thick, so I won't need to stick any of those together. And I'm just going to use that as a glue book as well. And this one is what I started my glue book January in, and I've decided I'm not going to carry on with doing prompts and things like that. I'm just going to use it as a glue book to glue various things in how I see fit. So I'm going to flip through this because I have got some news to tell you. which is why, not just the revamp, but why I've not been about in January. This is the middle of February now. On Thursday I'm going to be having major surgery on the 16th of February. It's the 15th today, so it's tomorrow, and so I'm going to be out of action for a couple of months at least. I'm not quite sure, it depends on how well I heal. I won't tell you what I'm having done. All I wanted to say was that I'm not going to be about. It is happening fairly quickly, and it's serious enough that I've had to have it done quite quick. Yes. This is day 6. So Gluebook January is something that's hosted by Carla from Caged Fish. Caged Fish is her YouTube name. Carla is her real name, obviously. And she did a load of about 5 prompts for each day of the month of January. Like me, her birthday's in January. I had a big birthday in January, which I've not quite had to be able to celebrate. I was hoping to do some giveaways, and as I've actually also hit 500 subscribers. So welcome to anybody that is new here. My name is Elaine. Chattylaine Creates is my YouTube name, and it also sort of is a kind of a slight variation on my original jewellery name and my glass bead name, business name. It's been around for a while but in slightly different forms, and Chattylaine Creates is me. These are various different pages I've done from the prompts from last year. I haven't done anything from this year. This one you'll recognise as a page I did not that long ago, at the end of last year, October, November time, I can't remember, where I was showing you my how to get started in collage, and this was my last video that I did for that, showing you how to put the collage together. So yes, I am going to be not about. This is probably my only video now for possibly a couple of months, I don't know. So I just wanted to say I'll hopefully see you in the future soon, but I'm not quite sure how long I'm going to be out of action for. And I hope to do some glue booking when after I'm recovering, and I hopefully might be able to show you that. I was also planning on doing a watercolour swatching. I just ran out of time, so I'm hoping that, you know, once I'm starting feeling better and I'm recovering better, that I will be able to do that as well. So sorry Carrie, I'm not going to be able to get it done in time before tomorrow, definitely. So I think that's about it. I hope you enjoyed my little messy tour of my phase 2 revamp of my workshop into my craft room. There will probably another 2 or 3 videos yet of I need the floor doing, I need my bench taking out and lowering to a normal height again. I'm hoping to swing it round so that it faces that wall that way, and so I hope to have it going along the back wall where you saw the shelves up. So the shelves will probably have to come down and either moved or got rid of or rehomed. But over in the corner I'm going to have the red shelves will come out completely. They're going in the shed, and everything on it will be got rid of in some way or form. And I'll have a nice bookcase in the corner, so I can put my journals on and my papers and my books and all sorts of stuff. I don't suppose it will probably be enough for all of my books, because I've got rather a large amount of books that I use for various, you know, kind of I harvest from it and use images from various nature books and what have you for my collaging. So yeah, there's still quite a lot to do, and I haven't decided yet. I don't think I'm going to repaint it. I do like my yellow, it's bright and cheery, and for what I do in here, which is vintage, it gives a nice sort of yellowy glow, so I think it suits quite well. There'll be more revamps videos in the future as we do various things, but I'm really pleased that we've got the cupboards out and I've got the cupboard moved and I've got access now to my stained glass, so I can list it and get rid of it. I think I hopefully have someone that can have it. So yes, this surgery's been jumped on me a little bit, and it's completely going to delay everything this year again, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I will see you very soon, but I'm not quite sure when. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed my little tour of my revamp, and I will be back as and when I can. So stay safe, keep well, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.